Day 2 of the Global Class Actions Symposium 2025, and I'm thrilled to be joined by Rita Gomes and Pedro Lomba of Portuguese law firm PLMJ. Both of them have just hot-footed it from panel discussions, so thanks very much for that. Big question. Portugal was never really considered as a major class action jurisdiction until the last couple of years. Now it's up there as a world-leading jurisdiction. If I can start with you, Rita, why do you think that is?
As usual, I think that there are a combination of factors that led to that are leading towards that path. And the first of all is the fact that we have an extremely claimant-friendly regime in Portugal, with lots of features that are claimant-friendly. Portuguese courts are also claimant-friendly, and that has in turn give rise to a kind of an ecosystem of claimant-related stakeholders that have rolled their eyes towards Portugal, international litigation funders, experts. We have seen also the emergence of claimants associations that have legal standing to lodge class actions. So there has been, on the back of this very claimant-friendly regime, an ecosystem of claimant-related stakeholders was formed, and that's what we need to have a jurisdiction that is now definitely on the map, both because of the number of claims that are lodged every year and also for the amount of damages sought.
Sure. Now, obviously, this is all under the umbrella of the European Union's Representative Actions Directive. And I'm not sure, Pedro, whether every single member state has been as enthusiastic as all the others in implementing that. Why do you think that is? Why do you think some member states have been so sluggish in embracing representative actions or collective proceedings regime?
I think we need to take into consideration that member states keep their procedural autonomy. So despite the fact that, of course, there's a global diffusion of class actions and class action rules also across Europe, member states have autonomy to implement that directive by different means, and we see, of course, divergence in several areas. So, which entities qualify. Some states, of course, are more generous than others. Some set up the bar, in the thresholds at a higher level. There's also, of course, divergence in what concerns the adoption of opt-in or opt-out mechanisms, issues around settlements, issues around damages. So there's a lot of differences here. I don't necessarily say that member states are reluctant, because the adoption, incorporation of the directive is an obligation.
Sure.
But of course, member states will take also the opportunity to adopt also specific rules. Some member states are more concerned with what we could say the weaponization of class actions, the abusive litigation. Other member states could be more claimant-friendly. So I think we will have, if we do an assessment of all the transpositions, we will find many national differences.
Sure.
Ultimately, that's also important and relevant for this ecosystem.
Sure. I don't want to keep you too long, but it is a real pleasure to see you here after we were in Lisbon last year. And while I personally love this event and I like meeting a lot of people, we can do everything now on Teams or on Zoom. But yet people have come from all over the world to be here face to face. How do you see, Rita, the value of events like this?
Well, I think that these events are extremely important, and being in-person events, it's even more important, because we are able to share experiences and to learn from each other much more easily. It's much easier to network, which is also an important aspect of these events. So I think that it is very, very good that these events are held in person. We are able to meet the people who sometimes we work and collaborate with in person, and that I think that is extremely valuable.
Yeah.
Yeah, we enjoy very much this symposium in particular.
Will we be seeing each other again next year in Madrid?
I think we can confirm that.
Well, that's
yes.
fantastic. Thank you so much.